episode of Quotation Rotation, and see how this episode even goes. So one of the things that I was looking forward to when I started this channel was, since we do drinking and we do food, I can't keep the car on the opposite side of my driveway because it's hard to get the car out. Let's go to our state fair, doing some filming there, doing some drinking, trying some different foods, some different fair foods. That's what our Wisconsin State Fair is known for. It's drinking and the fair food. Nobody else gives a shit about anything else. I like the animals. Before we go, well, I can't say before we go. I'm kind of jumping ahead here. They decided to do this year was to do some like fair drive-thru. So for like the next few weekends, they have like X amount of vendors doing certain foods now. Then next weekend, it'll be some different vendors doing different foods. Following weekend, so on and so forth. So, because I'm driving, I'm drinking soda. So that's what they're doing in lieu of actually having a fair. They're doing kind of like a drive-thru. So we got the Milwaukee Mile out here, which is attached to the fairgrounds. And basically you enter and you drive around the mile, and then you end up eventually kind of working your way through the fairgrounds. They have more little streets than the fairgrounds. And then you work your way through and you work your way out. However, it's like the third day they're doing it. They started it a couple days ago and it ended up being an absolute clusterfuck. They really didn't report that on the news. The news really didn't make any mention of it being an issue, but apparently it was an issue. So people locally were complaining. They were waiting in their car for over an hour and ended up just leaving. Otherwise, they would have spent 2 to 3 hours just trying to buy some food. Cars were coming out of the fairgrounds and blocking intersections. It ended up being quite a mess. But some people, yes, it was literally taking a couple hours just to get through there. So they supposedly changed some stuff up. They said that they moved some vendors around, which they did, but really all they did was they removed one from one spot, put it in a completely new spot, and then took 2 other vendors and like swapped them. So they're still in the same like spots, but they're different vendors now. It doesn't look any different. They didn't change the route. You still enter and exit in the same spot. The arrows that you have to follow through are all still the same because I checked the whole map and the new map. So I don't know, but they do suggest that you come with a full tank of gas. And some people are showing up with like half a tank or less, so it's burning a lot of gas in their car. I got a half tank, so I'm going to go top it off, and then we're going to make our way over to the fairgrounds and see what happens. So I'm at the gas station, and I'm like the only person that I see that does this. If I touch anything outside, I wear gloves because I can't control what's cleaned outside and what's not. I can only control what I do with what comes in and out of my mouth and my nose, and hopefully others as well. But I will wear a mask pumping gas too. I mean, there's people even going inside that it's not required to wear masks inside this gas station. I go to this gas station usually in the morning before work, like twice a week. I'm maybe one of the very few that wear a mask inside. Nobody I see is wearing masks coming in or out so far. I saw 2 people out of 10 people that are pumping gas certainly aren't wearing masks. None of them are wearing gloves. It's been probably over a month since I've seen anybody wear gloves. people used to wear gloves in the beginning, to the point where I'd see them littered in the streets, used gloves. Nobody wears gloves anymore, but I can't control what's clean. So, you know, what I touch, when I fill my air in my tires, same thing, I wear gloves. So I'm gonna wear these gloves and my mask and get some gas, and then we're gonna head on over to the fairgrounds. So I'm one gate away from the entrance, and there aren't any cars out on the street, so that's a good thing. So I'm about to get to the gate here. Coming up right here on the right. And gate's not backed up. It looks pretty wide open. So far so good. Doesn't look bad right now. So we're making our way outside of the Milwaukee Mile racetrack. So far so good. No traffic, no backup. I was supposed to have somebody else with me helping to film so I can get 2 shots going. One with my camera that I'm using here, my cell phone, and then the next, which I have sitting next to me, but I can't use both cameras at the same time to drive. So turn on the air just a notch. Okay, now we're gonna drive onto the racetrack. They got people. So now there's some cars I can see in the distance. However, it's not bad. There's barely anybody here. Maybe they got the word that, you know, there's some problems earlier and it scared some people off. So we're gonna go to Cora's Cookie Dough is first. Gertrude's Fresh Pretzel should be second, and the Waffle Chick should be third. First time, and okay, here we go. Now it's kind of backing up a little bit. There's 3 lanes. And then they have people and some tents up here. So it's not too bad. It doesn't look too bad. It definitely doesn't seem to be the same scenario that they had in the past couple days, or at least that first night. But looks like the people at the tents or the umbrellas up here are probably handing out what I've already got. Some menus. So I'm bypassing some of the first things here. You see where now it says we can stop off. Alright, so we're going to Cora's Cookie Dough.
You go straight ahead,
yes.
Everything else left.
Thank you. So we're going to Cora's Cookie Dough. And I want the dipped cookie dough on a stick. Going this way. So this is going to be the first stop. This was pretty quick, only like 10 minutes to get to the first stop. So, Cora's cookie dough coming up here. And I'm going to get my dipped cookie dough on a stick. As you can see, I have to do 2 different filmings here at the same time. So now we're just driving around. A lot of people that don't know what they're doing. This guy is stopping in front of me because he already missed a stop or he's confused. It's pretty easy. I mean, you follow a straight path and then when you see a sign with an arrow that says what stand to go to, that's where you turn off and go. But I've had some people make abrupt stops and then set it back up. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B to point C and then out of here. I got this cookie dough, it's cold, but it's also my dessert. And so I want to try to get all this food, get it on the stick. I want to try to get all this food and kind of eat it in an order here. Main course, snack, dessert. Some people are kind of emergency only restroom. You just drive up in your vehicle to the porta potty. You don't have to do that before we left. So, just trying to follow. We're still on the track. Still haven't reached the fairground. The last 2 stops I want to make are some of the last 2 stops. So I just want to keep going until I have to turn off. So the next stop is the pretzel place. So I've got my cookie dough on a stick, dipped in chocolate. Now we're trying to just drive through here. Still on the Milwaukee Mile track. We're about to exit the Milwaukee Mile, get into the actual fairgrounds, and we're gonna stop for the pretzel. I think we're gonna get a cinnamon coated pretzel with some frosting. And so far, so good. So here's my stop for the pretzel stick. So I got in line for the pretzel place. The guy said it's about a 30 to 35 minute wait. So that's alright. So even if like the next last stop that I want to do is 30 to 35 minute wait, I'm alright with a little bit over an hour compared to some people that were claiming that it was like over 2 hours or 3 hours. I mean, that first place I drove right up to, the cookie dough place. This one, it's obviously a little different. Last one might be different as well. So, then you're biting into ice cream, but you're not. So, well, that's good. Cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough on a stick, dipped in chocolate. So that's food number 1. Wait to get the pretzels. I think I'm going to go for the, since I already had a dessert already, like cookie dough. I was going to get the super sugar pretzel with, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go with that. I think I'm just going to get a regular salt pretzel with some cheese. I'm wondering if I should bypass stop that I was going to get the waffle and chicken on a stick. It's going to become brat too, but that might be too many pretzel items. We don't have good brat toppings here, just this cheese, so. But it's supposed to be another 25-minute wait from here, maybe 20. They got people coming to take orders, so that's where I'm at right now. Probably another 20-minute wait before I get my pretzel. Hi. Can I get the garlic parmesan pretzel, marinara, and a 16-ounce strawberry lemonade?
$9. 12 and 4.
Okay. So she took my order. She took my card. She's going to charge it. Write my plate information down on the ticket. Where I parked. And then hand the ticket in to the people in the trailer. see you guys when I actually get my pretzel. I changed, obviously I changed. I was going back and forth with what I wanted to get for a pretzel.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. And I decided not to get the dessert one. I decided not to get the plain pretzel. But I got the garlic pretty much on it. Never had a garlic pretzel. So we'll see how that goes. So now I'm in like the final line of the pretzel thing. It has been about 25 minutes. I took my order. Now I'm like in the staging area, pickup area. There's the trailer back there where they got the food going. So now I'm just waiting for my pretzel. There's my food and my drink, and I got lemonade because I ran out of Alright, thank you. You too. Squeeze lemonade. Got some I want waffle chips. I gotta keep my windows rolled down though because waffle chips is straight ahead. Waffle? Yep.
Straight ahead.
Thank you. I can read signs. See what the wait is for waffle chips. That was kind of a long wait for some pretzels. People must really like the, or at least maybe they're getting the pretzel wrapped dogs and brats. Maybe those are nice to get. So I got my pretzel, and which was like a 25-minute wait. Now I'm getting my my waffle chicks here, which is only like a few cars, so it should be pretty quick. Overall experience was not bad. You know, less than an hour for everything here. So I might have to do this next weekend, or at least when I can get some maybe some barbecue. But yeah, it's pretty desolate out here. Otherwise, off the beaten path. So that'll be it. I'm gonna eat my food here soon. Can I get the chicken and a waffle on a stick, please? Thank you. All right, thank you. Some syrup too. All right, so now I gotta figure out how to drive out of here. We're done. I'm gonna find some place to park and eat the rest of this food. So since I only live like 2 minutes from the state fair, I decided where I was gonna pull over and finish my food in my own driveway. So I got the chicken in a waffle on a stick with some syrup. And I've never had chicken and waffles before. So I got some chef's quality breakfast syrup. It's got maple leaves on it, so hopefully it's the maple of the maple variety. I want to try it. I want to try a bite without syrup. It needs syrup. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of dry. Probably pre-made it and then had it sit for a while. So, also very messy. And I'm spilling. this here. You know, it's alright for what it is. I can't like really get it dipped in here this way. I think this calls for like a pour it over it and then get it out in the open. It's not bad. I would like to try some legit chicken and waffles sometime. See if I can. Let's put the bag here. See what happens if I pour a little. It's just the syrup is so runny. And if it wasn't 90 degrees outside, with this humidity, I'd just eat it outside. Fuck that. Now I gotta figure out what to do with this. Strawberry lemonade from the pretzel place ain't bad. It's got a real lemon in here, real strawberries at the bottom. I should know. First sip I took, the straw got clogged. It's clogged again right now. Unfortunately, there's going to be sugar in it. At least not a lot of sugar. So this pretzel is huge and it smells great. So I got the garlic parmesan pretzel. Let's see. Some marinara. It smells like a pizza. And they didn't give me any napkins. I'm trying to find a good place to put the marinara inside the pretzel here, and then I'll eat around it. It's very tough. It's very tough. Very tough to pull apart. Jeez. Alright. Should have tasted it first without the marinara, but it was a damn good pretzel. It doesn't even need the marinara. I mean, this thing is loaded with cheese and garlic. It was a good choice. I'm glad I got it. So, well, I never finished the cookie dough because it was just too rich. It was too much for just me. I think I ate like about 65% of it or something. A little bit more than half. But my hands are getting nasty. So, Wisconsin State Fair Food Drive-Thru 2020 COVID-19 edition of the State Fair. Overall, I didn't have to wait that long. Pretty much pulled right up to the cookie dough place. Pretzel place was a bit of a wait, about 25 minutes. And then just a few cars at the chicken and waffle place. Marinara is good though. That's why I keep using it. It's nice and sweet. It goes well with the pretzel. It's a nice balance. So was this worth it, this experience? Yeah. Yeah, it was. And I'll have to get cream puffs some other time, but I have to see what happens next weekend. But this is going to be the only time I film going. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to film and go through there at the same time. Kind of sucks that I can't walk around with the camera and drink and try food. But next best thing, I think it was worth it. Barely burned any gas. I got to listen to some baseball on the radio in between stops. So, yeah, whatever kinks they had, overall they worked them out. Some places when I was driving through had some lines, a little bit longer lines. It just depends upon the food and the popularity, I guess. So that's going to do it. Oh, I should probably rank what I ate. This pretzel's the bomb. No doubt about it. If they do the pretzels every weekend, and if I go every weekend, I'm stopping and getting one of these pretzels. And I'm going to stick with the garlic parmesan. I'm not going to stray, you know. So, the chocolate covered cookie dough on a stick, good. Too much for one person. For me, at least, and I'm talking to a fat guy. That's too much for me. And then the chicken and waffle on the stick was okay. It could have been better. Didn't have much flavor. A little dry. Syrup could have been thicker. It needed the syrup. Sorry to say, but so that's my rankings. If you're in the area, heading out there, there's going to be a couple more opportunities to do so. And that'll be it for today. So if you like the video, click that like button and subscribe. Click that notification bell, and we'll see you guys next time.